Willkommen zum aktuellen GOLDINVEST Exklusivinterview. Wir sprechen heute mit Nick Appleyard, CEO des spannenden Gold Explorers TriStar Gold, der in Brasilien aktiv ist. TriStar hat 2018 schon eine Menge auf seinem Castelo de Sonhos Projekt erreicht und wir wollen uns jetzt mal die Pläne für die Zukunft erläutern lassen. Welcome, Nick.
Hi, thank you very much, Bjorn.
Nick, as I just said, TriStar has had a very active year so far. You've done a lot of drilling, you've been active on the project, and another important milestone is coming up soon. Before we talk about that, though, please give us a short reminder of what Castelo de Sonhos is all about.
Okay, absolutely, yeah. So Castelo de Sonhos is a large gold property in central Brazil. It's a paleoplacer, which means it was an ancient river system effectively draining out of a mountain range, depositing gold in the hinterland. Very much like Tarkwa in Ghana and a couple of other large deposits around the world. It's we're quite proud of the property because it's been discovered, fairly recently. It was in the 90s it was found, and it has grown, through commercial drilling. It was only at 300,000 ounces a couple of years ago. As you just sort of hinted at, it's now grown to many multiples of that in size. But as a deposit, it's growing. It's a gold deposit. It's large. It's clean. It's simple. It's a very nice one that will be built into a nice mine.
Sounds interesting. We talked about that before. So let's talk about what you did this year. A lot of drilling, which, as we alluded to, resulted in a new resource calculation. Just give us a rundown of what you tried to achieve with the drilling and what that came to in the resource calculation.
Okay, yeah. By the end of last year, we had the resources to around 1.5 million ounces. We thought this was not quite where we wanted to be. There was lots more we could see. And the other thing that we identified during that drilling was how predictable the deposit was. So we worked out that we can drill another 4,000 meters, and if it continues to be just as predictable, we'll be at 2 million ounces. So this year we did that. We drilled 4,000 meters, and we got ourselves right to 2 million ounces. That predictability is there, and that's exactly what you want for a real mining deposit that's going to be a commercial mine. Simple and predictable, and that's what we're seeing on this. So this year we drilled 4,000 meters with the aim of hitting 2 million ounces, and we hit right on the nose where we wanted to get to, or where we expect to get to.
Perfect. I know a lot of geologists that would love to have such a predictable deposit. I guess it's also this predictability that made you bring forward work on the PEA, right? Is that what that was about?
Yeah, I mean, we think also at 2 million ounces, it's about time that we stop just growing it and start showing that, yeah, it has all the other facets that you will need to be a mine, and that's what the PEA is going to show. Yeah. So we're going to come out and show the mine schedule, show that the metallurgy is very clean, we get great recoveries. That the capex is very controlled because there's no big infrastructure blowouts, on this property. So yeah, so we sort of have quite good expectations coming out of the PEA here.
And you're already working on that. It takes a while, but how long do you think it will do?
Yeah, we've published that we will have the results this quarter, before the end of the year. Hopefully they'll be fairly soon. And what we have actually done, we are aiming at trying to show how profitable the mine can be and looking for a project with a good rate of return. But yeah, those results should come out in November. I mean, no one likes to publish anything in December because a lot of people disappear for Christmas.
That's certainly true.
It's coming very, very close, and so far it's looking good.
Okay. Yeah. I understand you can't go into much more detail even if you had it, but that gives us a general idea where you're heading. Well, perhaps it isn't too bad to go back, to push back a few weeks or to have to wait another few weeks because the gold price just recently started to show some signs of life. Well, you never know how that's going to develop, but there's a couple of analysts out there that think there might be some sort of, well, not rally, but up movement to the upside towards the end of the year. What are your thoughts on that? What do you think?
I always steer away a little bit from short-term predictions. I think it's very volatile. It can be impacted by things that we can't predict. But But in general, I'm very strong on the view that, in investing world, we want to buy low and sell high. Gold is low now. Hopefully it goes up now and continues this little rally we're seeing. If it does, great. If it doesn't do it now, it'll do it later. So I think we're at a low point where people should be accumulating gold and gold stocks. It will get higher sometime in the future. It's just a matter of when. So it is a good chance to enter. We'll just tack on to that we get a double benefit because the exchange rate in Brazil is moving in our favor very much as well, which helps our economics, helps our costs in country. So with the gold price going up now and the exchange rate to the real, it makes our project look very attractive, and we're expecting some really nice results there.
So if these results show the project is attractive and you like them, what then? What are the next steps? Are you going to bring it forward all the way to production? Are you going to look for someone to pick it up?
It's an interesting question. Right now, we're at like a fork in the road. Because we've got this couple of million ounces, but we haven't drilled the whole deposit. We still firmly believe that there's a lot more there to drill. So we have the option of raising money, drilling, seeing if we can push the 2 million to 2.5 or 3 or somewhere like that, or we can move it towards production. It's a big decision, really. That is, if you had limitless funds, you would do both. My instinct is to make it a little bit bigger and then start to move towards production. It would be nice to get it to the 2.5 million ounce mark, because we can still see some low-hanging fruit, and we can see that to be done quite easily. And so if there's low-hanging fruit, you may as well take it.
That's true. It's certainly true. Well, sounds interesting. We're very waiting very anxiously, or not anxiously, but looking forward very much to the results of the PA then, which should be closed, as you said. So best of luck, and let's talk when the PA is out, and give us your view on that. Thanks.
Thank you very much. I look forward to it.